All right, so I'm going to do the school's name, which is Rudder, and we're going to start out just like we did the other one. We're going to lightly trace our letters, or write our letters. This will be the framework. Remember, you do want them to touch, so don't get them too far apart like we did last time. And again, we're going to use this as the skeletal structure, but instead of rounding it, we're going to just thicken it out. And when I get to the end, I might want to add a block serif. That block serif is just a little block that comes out. Serif is just the name of it. Anytime you have a font that has that little piece that comes out, that is a serif piece, no matter what the style. And I'm just going to, not so roundy, more angularly, go around my letters. And wherever I think I might want them, I'm going to add that block serif. If I do it to 1D, I need to do it to both. R's usually have them too. And you can see I'm adjusting it a little bit because I want to. So just like the last time, we're going to erase out that center part. Oops, I forgot the center part there. We'll come back. All right. Again, we can have our light source coming this way, and that would put the highlights there. But instead of doing that comma, we are just going to do a line, and sometimes it helps to add a dot or two, or to vary the line. And this is our light source. And we can also do shadow, same way. It would be casting, but it is going to pick up these angles here. So this one's a little bit harder to do because you're not just fluffing it out. That would have one in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and shade that in so you can see it rather than inking it this time. So when you have this, when you have the block letters, the outline tends to be important in it. it tends to be a focus. A lot of times there is that thicker outline with this one, whereas with the bubble letters, it just might be the color. But when you do that shadow, it's always a little offset, just like we did when we did it on the computer. You offset it a little bit. And we swing it to the left a little bit. There might be just a little bit there, not much. All right, so some of the things you can do with this to make it more fancy is you can come in and using that same width around, which gets a little hard sometimes. You can add some embellishments if you want. So say I put some cuts there. Maybe I turn that into an arrow. So if I did this, I would need to come down, since I have that drop shadow. Right there, it would come down to this side. I can't go much more. I'm about ready to come off my table. So you can do that. You can add just little blocks. You can style it out the way you want in the same manner that you did the rest of it. Have some fun, play around. You can sit there and mess with this for days. All right, be sure to upload what you did.